come on, try it, it's not that bad. I think this can make anyone feel overwhelmed at the idea of trying any food or even continuing with that meal. Maybe up to that point you even wanted to try it, but now someone's pressuring you. It increases your strengths. It increases your stress. But now someone is pressuring you. It increases your stress and your body now feels completely uncomfortable. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Avoiding difficult foods feels like the easiest option in that moment. It helps you feel safe, less anxious, completely in control. But as we know, that very reaction, which feels very protective, is exactly what makes things harder over time. Today, we're going to break down why avoidance happens, review that avoidance cycle, but most importantly, how we can move forward one step at a time. So why does our brain tell us, no, don't do it, and to completely avoid certain foods? Why in the world does ARFID make foods feel completely impossible to eat? Our brains are designed to keep us protected from danger. It's a great evolutionary instinct that we have. But sadly, when it comes to eating and ARFID, it's a bit redundant. When you experience something distressing related to food, your brain remembers that. It treats it as a warning sign and also stores that in your memory. This happens because of a part of your brain called the amygdala, which is, so I add a video here of a brain in the amygdala, This happens because of a part of your brain called the amygdala, which is responsible for processing fear and danger. When you encounter a food that your brain has labeled as unsafe, your amygdala immediately sends an alarm, triggering an anxiety response. This can make you feel panicked, tense, or even physically unwell at just the thought of eating the food. So let's say once you gagged while eating yogurt. Your brain doesn't think, oh, that was just like one random, once-off event. Your brain thinks and stores the memory that yogurt makes you gag. Yogurt is dangerous. Avoid yogurt forever. Now, every single time you see yogurt, your brain sends a warning sign and says, stay away, you will gag again. Even though that yogurt right in front of you is innocent and absolutely, completely safe. So when your brain senses danger, it wants you to completely avoid it, run to safety as soon as possible. The moment you avoid the food, anxiety completely disappears. Poof! The relief feels good. What a lot of people try to do is wait until they feel ready. This is a huge no-no because that just doesn't work. So it's very typical to say, I'll eat that food when I feel ready. And here is the thing, avoidance doesn't make you feel more ready. It makes you feel less ready. So therefore, the only way to feel more ready is to start with small, manageable, slow-paced steps. So if avoidance makes food fear stronger, what can we do instead? The answer isn't forcing yourself to run before you can walk. So you don't have to eat the food right away. Just the fact that you're willing to try it is a huge step ahead. Exposure can start with simply just looking at it, smelling it, or even touching it. Remember that anxiety makes us believe things that aren't true. Ask yourself, is this food really dangerous? Then ask yourself, have I ever eaten this food without things going wrong? Maybe, have I ever eaten this food and things have been absolutely okay? Then finally ask yourself, what is the worst that could happen right here, right now? And I promise you, most of the time, our fears don't match the reality. So you can simply try reframing your food fears by simply thinking, notice maybe, instead of thinking, I have to eat this, try thinking, I'm just exploring this food. Removing pressures helps your brain adjust slowly. If you take one thing away from the session, let it be this. If you take one thing away from this session, let it be this. Avoidance is normal. It's your brain just simply trying to protect you. The good news, you don't have to stay stuck in this cycle. And guess what? You don't have to do this on your own. Discuss this with your community, discuss it with your family members or anyone close to you so that they are aware that you're facing fears. So all of this is about building comfort and confidence as you start to face your fear foods. No step is too small because every step is telling your brain that you feel safe. No step is too small because every step is your brain telling you that I feel safe, I am safe. This is not dangerous. Eating doesn't have to feel like a battle forever. Thank you so much and see you in the next session. I'll be here to guide you every step of the way.